back out on trail, back on the bike trail this time. It's 4th of July weekend. It is crazy up north. It is crazy at any kind of campground right now, so I'm avoiding all that this weekend. Gonna finish up the bike trail that I started a couple weeks ago, the Minnesota Bluff Regional Trail. I'm heading up to Hopkins this time, the opposite way. I won't be seeing the Minnesota River at all. Kind of covered that the first half of the trip, so this will be the second half, about 10 miles to Hopkins, about 10 miles back. And this time for this trip, got myself a new bike this time. No longer have my nephew's Huffy. I decided to purchase a real bike. It was a used bike, but it's perfect for what I need. I want something that's for mountain bike trails and for regional trails. The guy I got it from just tuned it up, replaced a whole bunch of new parts on it with better parts than it came with, cleaned it up, so it's all ready for me. So we say we hit this trail. Well, one thing I'm noticing about this trail right off the bat, or this new bike, I should say, on this trail, is the smoothness of the ride. So much better tires, I think, is what it is, and so much more comfort on the bike. The comfort level is completely different. It's night and day difference. But right now it's a beautiful, just beautiful ride in the shade. It's probably about 75 degrees out here. It's supposed to hit like 90, maybe 95, I think, today. So it's gonna be a hot one towards the end, I believe. But like I said, as you can tell, a lot of this trail is shade. So looks like it's gonna be a nice, beautiful ride so far. But like I said, not much else to do this weekend anyway, so might as well get on the trail and test out the new ride. As you can see behind me, trail closed. They're doing work on bringing in the light rail through Hopkins, so this is kind of where it ends in Hopkins, which was pretty short. There's a detour route that goes around, but I'm sure that's just going to be road biking. I showed the sign up front right here, but I kind of came down the trail a little further just to see how far it was and where it was going to end, and kind of look over that hill right there, that little mound of dirt they threw up there. But yeah, I'm gonna follow it up for a little bit on the roads just to see where it goes and what's going on with it. But I got a feeling this could be the end, my friends. I'm getting towards the end or back to where I started. I pretty much turned around at the detour. The detour just took you onto city streets. You're just cycling along sidewalks. Not very interesting. And on top of that, this section of the trail is very not interesting either. I mean, it's a bike trail. It's a decent bike trail. It's nice. And now it's pretty desolate now that it's a little bit after noon. It's getting kind of warm out, so everybody goes in. But it was a nice little ride for the day. But like I said, no views, not very much interesting stuff. Passed a couple lakes, but that was kind of the highlights of the whole little section here. So, but now that I've got myself a new bike, and it's a mountain bike, I'm gonna start looking into mountain bike trails, because there is a lot of mountain bike trails in Minnesota, especially up north. So I'm gonna start looking into that, because I know this bike can take it. So hopefully the next hike you'll see me on is next week, which should be the Lake Superior Lake Walk. So I've been looking forward to that for a long time. But who knows? Sometime soon you might see me out on a bike trail again, or maybe a mountain bike trail. So catch me on the next one.